a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Beneficial?
A lot more,
Or
yeah, beneficial. A lot more dangerous
yeah.
towards the defending team than just a Hibana. But then again, I mean, we're probably going to see the same bans that we've seen before. The Mira ban, which that I wouldn't understand at all because Mira is not that powerful on this map. I mean, she does have some good spots. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she's bad, but Mira isn't compared to other bans. Isn't like that powerful on here, but they're probably going to see that. We're going to see the Ella ban, which still makes zero sense to me. We're going to see everything, you know.
Well,
Okay.
hoping we
And
don't.
with everyone, right, with everyone ready to go, hopefully we don't see the same bans as last map.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not just Thatcher, you know, which, I mean, Thatcher is still good, don't get me wrong, but hopefully it's not just Thatcher, Nomad, Mira, Ella. But if it is, then, you know, not really a lot to talk about. So I guess we'll see here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to allude to. I hope we don't see the same bands.
Well, they picked it fast, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same roundabout here on the first. Yep, there it is. Thatcher band going out. Next, we can expect a Nomad. Which, Nomad I actually do like. Nomad, I think,
Yeah.
is an extremely powerful operator on every map. Especially maps with a lot of runouts or a lot of rotations back onto site that are, you know, that aren't normally able to be watched or don't have enough eyes to watch them. So I think Nomad is just perfect for those flanks. So yeah, that is not a bad ban. The Mira isn't as powerful on this map, I feel, but I mean, maybe, you know, again, it with, oh my goodness, I just drawing a blank brain fart. Well, that's going to be the worst thing to come back from because I forgot what their name
Ooh,
was. Ooh, Echo Band.
here we go. Something
No.
different finally.
What? The attacking team, which I forgot their name while I went to the final ban for Reanimated Gaming. Now that, again, hate to see it, not really. Oh. We are going to have some difficulties here. Oh. A little bit of technical difficulties here. Not really sure what happened. My Xbox just sort of crashed out on me there. Oh. Well, let's get my co-host back in here, see if he doesn't have a little bit better luck trying to do what it is he does best, and yeah, let's see if it works this time. Test 1 2.
Okay, we're good.
We're good? Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of Microsoft
Attackers need
love
to
there,
locate
letting
and
us know
defuse
they don't
bombs.
want us to cast this game, but we're gonna tell them no, we will be casting this game. Thank you, Microsoft, for trying to shut down what we do best, and that is cast amazing games.
Okay.
Now, it
Back at
seems
it.
like back at it. It seems like the first site that they are going to be, going on is going to be downstairs in kitchen.
10 seconds to insertion.
Now, this is a very powerful site. I don't usually see it as a first site
5
pick,
seconds to insertion.
but I mean, after the rework and everything done, I think it's pretty good, especially with this window being gone and instead being replaced for over here. I think that is extremely powerful, at least from what I've been using it for. Other than that, Bakery is still the same. It seems Reaction is going to try to hold it down, though, with the Bandit. But luckily, with that castle behind him, it shouldn't be that hard to do.
At this kitchen site, definitely benefiting from the rework. It was very attacker friendly the first time around. We do see a couple peeks out here, castle, but now it's very defender friendly. There's a lot of spots you could sit in where you don't get destroyed from. Okay, we have it down from IQ. I'm assuming she fell off the roof. But like I was saying, defender friendly site as opposed to what it used to be before.
And that's going to be Mixity going down to 20 health. I am very curious as to what he was trying to do there. Sleepy Cat just trying to get a little aggressive holding this angle. Is going to maybe go for the run out. Does, but
approaching a kill zone.
way too late on it. Isn't going to see anybody there on that wall. as it looks like they're going to get full control of top site. Not any roam presence that I can see from above. Yeah, no, it's going to be a full downstairs site. Yeah, it's going to be our full downstairs home. Excuse me. They are, however, going to get the bandits off of that wall, making it very easy for them to get that wall open in the kitchen. And just like that, Sleepy Cat is going to get found out in coat. They're going to try to make their push. Not a whole lot of action with only a minute left. The first kill finally coming out by Reaction. K9 getting that kill off on a Nomad, however. Sleepy Cat getting another on the K9. Missing these shots here just to see if Reaction is going to get this kill. Onto that Thermite, and does. Rada gets taken down. And right now it's going to be all up to McJ, excuse me, with the beautiful headshot to take him down. And now it's going to be a 1v1 Sleepy Cat versus Penguin. Penguin going to try to go for this kill here. Does get the kill. Flicks back over to get this kill off on the ice.
15 seconds to go.
There's only 3 seconds left.
10 seconds to go.
Ooh, big pre-fire. A lot of damage done. As Reaction gets that final kill off on the Penguin and takes the first round.
Okay, we have kitchen in action. No roam presence up top, and yet the attacking team didn't really seem to open up that much, or at least as much as I expected them to.
Oh no, especially with that Thermite, I was expecting a push
Yeah.
towards, you know, maybe freezer, maybe. I mean, they had shotguns, they had sledge. I was definitely expecting a lot of the ceilings to be opened up a little more, other than like 2 or 3 lines of sight here and there. As Mixity is going to be the first Montang play of the night,
Yep, here we go. Up.
if it sticks.
Ah,
It will not stick.
you just had to jinx it.
Well, I wanted to see it, man. I had to get a little excited. Had to let the fans know what we were, you know, hoping to see. But then again, we do have something here called the
Attackers need to
Caster's
locate
Curse.
and defuse
As
the
soon
bomb
as we
if
say it,
they
as
can.
soon as we name it, you know, it just doesn't happen.
Doesn't
If
come
the
into
camera
fruition.
gets any messed up, let me know. I'm trying to adjust myself to be comfortable, as well as keep the camera up.
Alrighty. Here we go.
And it seems here that they, I mean, we didn't get the play that we wanted from the shield, but we are going to see Sleepy Cat playing on this Mira.
Ooh.
10
Interesting
seconds to
strat
go.
coming out here, especially for reading. Upstairs hold
5
with
seconds to
the
go.
mirror, shooting out lines of sight in freezer and reinforcing the hatch
Attackers
in
must
piano.
locate and defuse the bomb.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're gonna be
expecting
able to
a
hold
couple
down,
bodies up top.
They're going to be able to hold down all of Cigar just on Mira right here. Now, then again, I mean, and this is something I got to say too, with this being put up here on these white stairs, it's going to be hard for the attacking team to really get up there and push the way they need to push. I mean, you know, 1 C4 over this railing, and that's it.
You see the attacking team on the roof, possibly going for a skylight down to push. Sledge looking to take out the castle with a grenade, and yep, does connect with it. So that castle is gone, leaving Mira vulnerable. Just have to wait and see if she backs off or something comes of that.
Yeah, they're going to try their best to be opening up Cigar here. But still got Nomad upstairs. Ooh, there is a down, however, by Sleepy Cat. And that's going to be Minty taking Sleepy Cat as she tries to do a run out. Very aggressive by the likes of Sleepy. You know, costing him his life, not really doing any damage on the attacking team. So, not quite sure I could say it was worth it. Nomad, however, getting this 1v1 gunfight. And by 1v1, I mean 1v5 as he just gets
Attackers have located
picked
a bomb.
or pinched from down below. Very good timing by McJ there. Tries to get Ooh, Jello tries to get aggressive to finish off Rada. Will get taken down by Penguin, and it's looking a lot different compared to the first round, as Reanimated Gaming is now faced in a 2v full 5
Attackers
with
recover
only
the-
one person having less health. And that's reaction right there, getting taken down, and now it's going to
Bomb
be all up
located
to
by
Ice.
attackers.
Ton of damage as he does take down Mixity. I'm sure I say that right. Mixity getting taken down. But the refrag by that Buck, and Jay is going to finally get that last kill onto Ice. And right there you have it, round 2. And I still cannot remember their name. Stardom? Stardom
yes.
eSports. Thank you. I had a brain fart earlier, but I am finally good now.
So a reading defense that didn't work out as planned. Very interesting setup though, with the mirror up top, the castle protecting her. What went wrong there?
I think
played a
Sleepy
couple
Cat
games.
getting a little too aggressive
Yeah.
was the first one, for sure. I definitely think that. I mean, but then again, it's hard to really say what went wrong. Again, we have a better advantage. We have the bird's eye. And to them, I mean, we gotta look at it like this. These aren't just two, random teams going head to head. This isn't two,
Attackers need to locate
just
and defuse
like a
bombs
low
as they
dog
can.
and one just completely running through the other. No, not a chance. These are two alphas. These are two complete juggernauts of collective going head to head, doing what they feel they need to do best. And right now it's still in anyone's favor. It's still a 1v1, not too bad for either side on Stardom or Reanimated Gaming. But yeah, there's some things that definitely could have been done different, but I mean, it's hard for us to say. It's hard for us to say. We're not in their shoes.
That is true.
10 seconds to go.
And good point there.
5
These
seconds
two
to go.
teams being where they are right now, are very
Right.
aware
Are heading out
of
to defuse the
what they're
bomb.
doing. Obviously, it's just some things don't happen like they're supposed to at times, or they just get unlucky timing.
Right, and I mean, it's not really, it's hard to even say what team is kind of having more of an advantage over the other team, because right now the maps are still 1-1, and both maps were neck and neck. No one really threw over anyone else, particularly, and now going into map 3, I mean, there's still one for one on rounds. So, we could pick and, kind of nitpick and sort of pull apart. Oh, that's the word I was looking for. Pull apart, a couple things that they could have done better. But all in all, what they're doing now is keeping them at a head-to-head advantage. Not really advantage. Standstill is the word I was looking for.
Definitely, these two teams are locked in a tight one. As we do see a kill on the bottom floor from Sleepy Cat. Okay. Someone getting a little too aggressive and not joining out Sleepy Cat.
Going to easily get that first pick of the match, starting this round off right. Meanwhile, 2 have already dropped. Yeah, it's going to be Mixity, and I believe one more. No, excuse me, just Mixity. Drop down as Ice is going to take down Rada and take down another. Mixity as well getting taken down as, oh my god, flawless round, one after the other. Ice just cleaning up as he takes down not one, but I believe that was a 3K. Yeah, 3K by Ice as he just takes him out.
Yep, everybody who dropped those red hatches, victim of Ice's gun right there.
1 pop, 2 pop, 3 pop, more pops. That's just pop, 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 one after the other.
Very good positioning.
Extremely. Not putting too much pressure on those windows into Cigar definitely cost them that bit of advantage over Ice, as Ice just got in there. See, this is the type of Ash Yeager play I was expecting to see from Ice last map. Glad to see he's really coming through with it this time. And
Oh, yeah,
this is kind of looking, it's a little bit of deja vu. Sorry to cut you off, but it always seems like in the beginning of the game, there's always 3 people over on Reanimated Gaming pulling off. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. It's been different people each time, but it's always these top 3 people that sort of carry off this lead, and then the bottom 2 with 0 and 2 just sort of shoot their way into the scoreboard at the end of the map.
It's definitely a testament to their collective effort on getting kills, you know, spread out. It's not like they're all just getting kills in one round each. Everyone's doing their part, you know, throughout the whole game as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to see it. And again, I gotta say, this has been it's been a neck and neck. It's been a very aggressive game on both sides. Both teams have just been, you know, out here to play. And after that little 10-minute break, I mean, they're back at it, getting a little bit tired down over in Border, but I mean, now it seems like both teams are back at it, energized and ready to go.
Swapping mags.
But yep, they're definitely revving up those engines. Both teams are just getting warmed up, though.
Reloading.
Ooh, a lot of
Bandit
ADSs behind this Baker.
Yeah, definitely protect the president here.
Oh, without a doubt. And that is definitely going to give Reaction the sort of cover he needs, as McJ is going to get one with a refrag by Nomad. That's going to be the first frag for Nomad on the McJ. Drones are going to go out, however, on the Reaction, as Rada slowly starts to push up. Ooh, and right there we just get to see Mixity taking down Sleepy. And now it is going to be set at a 4v3, but Reaction is going to get that pick off onto Rada, and the diffuser as well. That is a big pick by Reaction, and now they're going to have to try to, you know, push their way down, get this diffuser, and get their way into Bakery.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the Thermite was thinking there. Maybe be a little more patient, but he decided to peek the bandit and made him pay.
Oh, and this is just such a hard angle to get past for this Ike. Another as well, and now it's going to be a 2v3 as IQ is going to try to push Reaction. Oh my gosh, it does get that pick, however. Nomad getting that kill off on the Penguin, putting him at a 1v2, but Mixity was just able to get a clean pick off onto that bandit. Picker's advantage saving the day here on this one. Does get pinged out by the Valkyrie. Regular camera as well. Need to take down 2 shots going out into Mixity. Does do a lot of damage. Putting him at now half. As that right there is going to be another round. Jello cleaning up that final kill. And taking it now to round 5.
And the roam game of Nomad, just perfect. Like, I mean,
Oh yeah,
dang near
he got a
perfect,
3K that
at
round.
least. Yeah.
He came back. He was looking at 0-2. He answered back with 3 kills. Glad to see that happen.
The red dot Mozzie is being brought out again. And Nomad's definitely benefiting from it. We're going back to reading, though. That is
We'll
definitely,
be
though.
going back to reading.
What if we just cast the rest of the game, but like in song?
Ooh, here comes K9 with another 3K.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
That's all it would be. It would just be us. It'd be an entire album of just K9. This disgusting play. Actually, he hasn't really been pulling in too many kills this game. It's been Jay and Mixity.
Yeah. I mean, you know, give him time.
He isn't going like right. He hasn't been, you know,
Bomb
doing
located
bad or
by
anything.
attackers.
But I mean, Mixity and Jay have been really shining out this match so far. Gotta say,
Like
looking
we were-
a lot better for reanimated gaming this round.
5
What are
seconds
you
left
saying?
before insertion.
Yeah, like we were talking. Well, I agree with you, but like we were talking about before,
Turning
the
Moving to
rework,
defuse a bomb.
opening up new sites, reading. It's a brand new site added to the new rework for this map. Well, you know, newest rework of the map, and a lot of people pick it over the mining site. Do you agree with that, or do you personally prefer reading over mining?
I don't know, man. I mean, personally, I try to stay away from reading the best that I can, but not my choice. If I can go upstairs, if I can go all the way downstairs, I'll do my thing. I'll do my thing in kitchen mostly, but if it comes down to it, I'll go over in the fireplace and mining.
Yeah, it is always a topic of discussion between a lot of people. Seems like it's a 50-50 pretty much, but
I try not to say too much on it, because the second I do, I know the Twitch chat is gonna blow up and say, "Oh, you're garbage. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't play enough to know that reading is a superior, dominating site." Hey, but I mean, I still don't like it.
pretty much nailed the language there too.
Back-
Yeah, that's how unforgiving sometimes people can be.
Oh my gosh, Rada right now just running into sight. Well, not sight, above sight. Excuse me.
You do see the
City
same
getting another
hold.
frag. Just like that, it is going to be a 3v now 4, as they do get a little bit of control back. Reaction getting one, Ice getting another,
Ooh.
as they slowly make their way back towards site. Pings do go out.
Swapping mags.
Oh, and through the wall, he's going to do not as much damage as I thought he would. Oh my gosh, his bullets just scraping over this man's head. Somehow not getting this final kill. Rada getting that kill off, however, onto Ice. Oh, but does get picked off at the worst time. That's so unfortunate. Sleepy Cat getting that final pick, and now it is going to be a even 2v2, but no, still half health over onto Stardom. Doesn't matter for K9 though, as he is going to get Sleepy through the wall, or through the ceiling.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, beautiful pinch. Beautiful pinch by Stardom, as they ended up taking him out and finally getting another attacking round.
Yeah, reactions to no chance there between the guns of K9 and who was on the sledge again? I think it was Royal. Pretty sure.
Believe so, yes.
But this is interesting though. We saw K9 on the Jaeger and Ash on maps prior, and now he's going with the Thermite. Not too sure if they
Well,
discussed.
I mean,
you know, a role
maybe
change
they
for this
just said,
map,
hey, you should be more of a support player. Listen, they're figuring out that if you're going to top frag, if you're going to be a gunner, you might as well have a little bit of utility with you as well, just to be that much more deadly. And I mean, it worked for him. It definitely did.
Yeah.
That was looking a lot more
Defenders, protect your bombs
in
from
reanimated
being used by
gaming's favor.
attackers.
But he just said no. He said no, sir, no, thank you. Yeah, no.
Not this round.
We both have half health. You both have full health. But we're gonna say no and just kill you both. You won't even get one of us.
Yeah.
Untouchable.
That's all you gotta do. Just gotta say no.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't like reading.
See, now you look like a genius.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
know I do. Like I said, I personally try to avoid it, but every time I say
5
anything
seconds
about
left.
it, I just get hate mail.
I mean, in fairness to the defense,
Attackers
it was a
are
close
moving
round,
to defuse a bomb.
but
It did.
back up top. Common first sight for most teams.
Claymore is up.
Reanimated running with an... Okay, their usual lineup. They have the Valkyrie on the board, and it doesn't look like Stardom... Yes, they do. They do have an IQ. So, hopefully she does her job, gets rid of those cams, and does her team well.
If you didn't notice there, Rada just barely missing Ice. Ice was just laying there. If had been a little bit more aggressive, might have actually been able to take him out, but instead will make his way back upstairs. As we do see a run out from down below. That's gonna be Sleepy Cat trying to get a pick off onto one, but unfortunately is not able to see anybody. So is going to make his way back upstairs into sight, as Jay is going to open a small line of sight over into Christmas. Still not a whole lot of action here. Finally dropping down. It's going to be K9 on the drop. Ice is just going to slowly be waiting for them to push him. That's a grenade.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Doesn't connect, however. Diffuser does get dropped down as they start hunting down Sleepy. Sleepy is going to make his way around over by main corridor. Could get picked off from behind here. Ooh, as he does get noticed by K9. Kill does not fully go out, but Rada will get one, as well as another. Rada with a headshot over off on the reaction.
The Blackbeard.
Here's the Blackbeard for sure. McJay getting one off into Jello. Rada finally getting taken down by Sleepy Cat from behind. As now it's going to be all up to Sleepy Cat and to try to hold off this free push.
Swap it. Detonated.
User is going down. Ooh, Nomad trying his hardest to connect these kills. Can't get it. Sleepy does get that frag off, however.
15 seconds left.
Ooh, but it's going to be Royal Penguin getting that one kill off on the Sleepy. Drop shot attempt by Jay. Doesn't seem to connect through. As Plant Down, or at least attempt. But that's going to be Nomad with the final kill as Royal gets taken down, bringing it now to a 4-2 lead as they switch over to attack. Ooh.
Huge win
What
there.
a gunner.
Yep, Nomad with that. Oh man, I've been saying. Nomad with the Mozzie. It's just too much. Like, I've seen him use that in prior games, and boy, that's probably his favorite gun, if I had to guess.
I mean, I imagine so. And as we, without question, without any sort of surprise to anyone in the chat at all, K9 immediately picking over onto this Jaeger pick. I mean, this is going to be the scariest part of this entire match. What is he going to do this round compared to what he was pulling in, you know, again, with these brain farts on border?
Yeah,
I gotta say, the only one really kind of not pulling in too much work on Reanimated Gaming is Jello, but even then, 1 and 4 isn't too bad, but I'd start pulling in some numbers on that scoreboard.
Well, he's also been playing the mute, and you know, doing his job. And they do have a 4-2 split, so something's going right. Well, a lot of things are going right.
Oh, and I mean, on top of that, somebody has to play the support role. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with this Valkyrie. See, Sleepy was playing Valkyrie
5 seconds remaining.
when Rihanna's on defense. They got extremely aggressive, constantly running out, constantly, you know, trying to get these early pickoffs. I wonder if Rada's gonna try to live up to that glory, or if he's gonna play his own style.
Maybe he has the cam set up for K9 to run out.
Could be. I mean, it would not surprise me whatsoever. to see K9 going for these runouts here. But then again, it's kind of hard to do too many runouts on a map like this without exposing yourself completely to this action.
Oh yeah, most of these runouts definitely do take a couple of seconds outside to develop.
Ooh, and already
Kill.
that's gonna be Mixity taken down. Tell me he didn't
Yep,
run
by
out.
Ice
He
in
did. Mixity with the run out. It was very quick. Mixity getting that run out is going to let Ice get full kill of that as well as full control of Cigar. But Rada is going to be sitting over here with a beautiful cam over on the Cigar, full access on the, you know, just kind of waiting for anybody really to push their way in. Did pre-place a C4 down below earlier. Could get a C4 if they're not careful.
Yep, I was just
They do have an
gonna
IQ though, so we could see it.
That too. You can spot the Valkyams or the C4 from below. But if not, very deadly.
Ooh, that's gonna be K9 with one. Ryder's gonna go back onto this cam to give these call-outs to his team. Ooh, K9 ran away at the worst time. Does take a little bit of damage. Does get the headshot on a Jello, however. As Rada is gonna get that kill off on a Sleepy, and another off on the reaction, and right there, in a matter of seconds, it's a 1v3. Ice does get the second kill and needs to pull off an ace here to be able to win this first team, but of course, no surprise to anyone as K9 gets that final kill and wins the first round on defense for Stardom eSports.
Yeah, once again, K9 in a very good spot in that freezer. That angle, it's hard to contest it. Especially like with a gun with K9 and reaction time. There's just not a lot you can do there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you go up against K9 in a 1v1, when he has Jaeger, you could have a shield in front of you, you could have a Blackbeard in front of you, you could have a whole wall in front of you. What are you going to do other than say, "I'm sorry for interrupting your night, sir. Let me just hand you my life. Take my KD." I mean, look at this man right now, 8-4 in just one defensive round alone. Didn't really pull off a whole bunch of damage. I mean, he did. He still did pretty, like, really great. I believe he went 6-4, switching over to the defensive side. But in just one defensive round, already pulling up a 3K, and with Rada following close behind him, I mean, they're pulling in the numbers I was expecting to see from these two.
Oh yeah, for sure. K9 just showing up and showing out.
100%. Looks like Rada is going to switch over from that role onto the what was Valkyrie last round. Instead is going to be going to Bandit this round. Wonder if they're going to play the the same hold that Reanimated Gaming was holding up here, or if they're just going to sort of leave all of Bakery open.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Most teams do place somebody behind that counter. Not much from RG though that can actually get them out of that place if they do opt to stay there. But it doesn't look like anyone's there.
No, they're not putting any pressure, it seems, on the Bakery here, making it super easy for, say, Ash or, well, pretty much Ash, yeah, to just get in here, get off these Maestro cams, and start working towards site. Seems like Jay is going to be playing behind the bar. Does get scanned out, so they do know where he's at. Mixity, however, is in the closet, or by it at least. So got to be careful when trying to push him there. Sleepy Cat is going to get that wall open onto the freezer as K9 is going to take a lot of damage.
I wonder how K9 got so much damage done.
I believe it was Jello getting those shots off through that wall.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Oh, but it doesn't matter as K9's going to come around, steps out of the freezer, and does get that kill off on a Sleepy. Poor timing by his teammate to not get that kill, or to not at least assist him with that kill. Ooh, Jello just barely missing the head of K9. And he's now going to hold this angle. K9 pushing his way up. Even with 1 health and a dream, he's so aggressive as he gets another. McJ getting one as well, and now it is going to be a 2v5. This man just doesn't care. 1 health, and he still plays so aggressive to his advantage. I mean, if it works, it works. Still do it.
Yep, at one point, you just gotta figure, hey, I got nothing to lose. I got 1 health, might as well just kill everybody, as Legion does pick up the kill over there, and now we have a 5v1 situation, and there's the Maestro to finish off the round. Flawless from Stardom.
Yeah. That is a flawless round. Beautiful final shot there by both Royal Penguin and Jay, cleaning up that round. And, I mean, what else can really be said there? They just... K9, you are so aggressive. Ooh, and it looks like there will be a rehost. Thank goodness I didn't write any of this down.
I got it all.
Let me just make sure there is a confirmed rehost in the chat.
I would definitely assume that was the intent.
Sorry, you have to see my foot.
Let me know if you need, or when you need help with the rounds and bans.
Actually, this is a perfect time to fix the final map here.
Yes. Switch that from coastline to consulate.
Seems there was a sound bug by Jello.
Ah.
Yes, the final map would be consulate. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Save the playlist and then create as a spectator.
Spectator.
Spectator. Yeah, sound bug, definitely something you don't want to have, especially in a neck-to-neck match like this.
Oh yeah.
Very
In
unfortunate.
a game
But
important like this, yeah. You want your game to be at peak importance. Or peak performance. Yeah, there you go.
it was Thatcher, Nomad, Echo, Elo, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And now, so there's 8 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Aggressive
8.
typing. Oh my. Yeah, the rounds written down, or you need
I
me to
just won
So I got 'em.
Kitchen.
as well?
What was the one they won before Kitchen? Fireplace, correct?
They won kitchen, and before that they won bar.
Bar.
Yes.
Right.
And that was both blue. Yes.
And then before that?
Before that is bar win for orange.
before that.
That's round 5, right?
That was rounds. We're on round 5 now, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Reading, blue win.
Okay, round 4.
Kitchen, orange win.
Okay, round 3.
Bar, orange win.
Round 2.
Reading, blue win.
Round 1.
Kitchen, orange win. Should be a 4-4.
Okay, perfect.
Should be a 4-4, and they have fireplace open with bar and kitchen locked.
Okay, now to type out these super long names because heck yeah. Nomad. Oh, that was Nomag.
No mag.
No mag
That's
at
what
all.
you say when you're reloading.
Right, no mag. Reloading. And then Royale.
Royal Penguin XX.
Did I spell that right? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's all
Perfect.
I can see your screen.
Yeah, I know. Talking to myself because I am possibly crazy.
That is fine, though. We're all a little crazy.
Pulling up the camera right now. Just trying to position this. Yeah. Okay. How's that? Or do you no? How's that?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Cafe 4-4, and now we just simply wait for the others to come in.
It's Cafe 4-4, Stardom on blue, and Reanimated on orange. Well, it looks like we're going to be headed toward another long match, or long game. Yeah, on
What
Cafe.
do you mean? Well, it's still a 4-4.
Yeah.
You never know. One team could just overthrow the other team and just, come out of nowhere with something crazy.
That is true. But Cafe being, so far, only 2 attacking wins.
Ah,
A little bit defensive
here's
side.
what I wanted.
What are you looking?
Why? Because I want to flex. That's why. Also, it gives them something to look at while we wait for the remaining 7 players to join.
It's true.
And
7
since I
players
don't
are
have
good.
access to my phone, we are stuck at a standstill. Now, some of you may be wondering what my phenomenal setup is, and currently it is blankets between my legs, holding up my phone against my belly, with my controller in my hand. That's the type of
Nice.
sacrifice we make here at Collective, to make sure
That is-
that you, the people, get the best results for what
Yeah.
you desire.
It's the commitment and the people in chat pointing out that you were a gold 2.
God, I love it so much. I love it so much. I ended the season as a plat, but actually I was a plat throughout like the whole season last season, And then I played all my placement matches soloed, and
Oh
6 of
no.
them were DOSes. But because it was
Oh.
before that whole DOS thing that went out,
Yeah.
and everyone wanted to DOS and get whatever they could out before people got banned,
Before
and they
they
could
got
get
banned.
their
Yeah.
friends right, and they could get their friends all higher ranks and shit. So, yep, I got DOSed multiple times, and then even rage quit one game, which is super scummy to do. But I will admit I did that. It was not my fault. However, no, it was my fault. I won't sugarcoat that. However, just know, under the circumstances of who I was, what I was dealing with, it was a lot going on.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I understandable.
So now I'm gold 2, but I still get 100 some KD, or not KD, MMR
KD. Oh my.
per game. No, I get like 100 MMR per game, and I am like 3 points away from gold 1, which means I am like 4-ish games from plat 3. So by the next time you see me cast, I should be plat 3, so long as we don't play against just gods every game.
Here's to hoping.
Here's to hoping.
Although,
Though I'm glad that
oh,
we got to extend this game even longer than what it's extended. This is 190 minutes exactly, for those
Yep.
wondering.
we're still
And
going
we're
strong
only
though.
on map 3.
Only on map 3.
Only on map 3. So we
Uh,
have one more map at least after this.
Yep. At least.
At least. And with
We are
infinite
getting
overtime
some-
and the way these two... Oh,
We are getting
What
some
we getting?
next I love yous in chat, so that's good.
aw. I love you guys too. Thank you. Just know that when you see me casting here, remind yourselves that I am a caster and not a pro player, hence why I don't have diamond champ level, plays like these guys here. I do get to plat, but that's my strive. That's my accomplishment of the season is plat. Like, once I hit plat 3, if I can hit plat 2, that's great, but like plat 3, that's where I achieve my greatness. Other than that, I have no intention of being diamond like some of you insane players. I am here as a caster and nothing more.
It's definitely good to have a goal, though. That's for sure.
How is the chat feeling tonight?
Chat, express your feelings in emotes other than PogChamp. 'Cause I see a lot of that.
Man, I cannot wait to see what the highlight list is going to be after this match. There's been so many highlight
Oh
kills,
my
so many
goodness.
highlight moments. It's gonna be nutty. It's just gonna be nutty. There's nothing else to say it. Then it's just gonna be insane.
Yeah, there's been well, not surprisingly, but there's just been a lot of highlights.
K9, I don't believe that you're only a plat 2. Quit lying to me.
Well, it's still early in the season.
That's true. Nomad already hit champ rank.
Early in the season.
I was
Still getting,
expecting
like,
K9 to definitely be a
80 elo
champ.
per game. That's because I've been busy though with the league and whatnot.
Yeah, I have not been
Yeah.
as actively playing.
Not sure what kind of emotes are coming out right now. Something you have to see for yourself.
Oh, if only. I unfortunately do not have access to the Twitch chat, but I
I'm
can.
glad I can relay
sym-
whatever I can.
I can symbolically rely on my imagination to
Yes.
show me what emojis are being spammed right now, and I'm hoping they're all very, very kind emojis.
It's a good variety. There's no mean ones.
Too much dip on your chip.
Some questionable ones.
That's all right.
Oh, that's a little odd. Oh,
We
that's
keep the
Intero.
haters away.
That's cool.
Hmm?
Someone just pasted 4 cutout emotes that formed Interrobang's face.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There we go. And with with Jay finally getting back in here and the full teams back together, let's start this out. Oh, I got a message last second.
Okay, so last time we left off, should be 4-4 by the way. Is it?
Is it?
Yes. Okay. Good. 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 They were gonna go fireplace, and they are sticking to it. Okay.
And of course, to no one's surprise, K9 getting immediately onto that Jaeger as well as ice picking on that Ash. Hopefully it goes a little bit better for Reanimated Gaming this round. Had a little bit of a break there, about roughly 5-6-ish minutes, to just kind of, regain their thoughts, talk with their team, be like, hey, this is what we need to do. So that is the rehost for Nomad. Unfortunately, he does not have any more rehost this game, or this map, excuse me. He does have 2 more rehosts, one for the next 2 maps that we have, for a total of 3 spread out throughout the game, but he hasn't used any other yet. So, yeah. Kind of like a little timeout for those of you who are unsure of what rehosts are.
At a time, or they can be used when, I don't know, you have an unwanted visitor in your room.
Usually they're for whenever there are sound bugs, whenever there are issues in the game that need to be settled. But once you use that up, you do not have any more for that map. So if something does happen again, or if Jello's sound is still bugged, he's going to have to try to convince the other team to have a rehost for him.
5 seconds to insertion.
And now we are in my preferred site, which is going to be Fireplace and Mining.
And defuse a bomb.
Yay! I think we saw... Yeah, okay. Reading attempted by RG twice. Apparently, Stardom doesn't share the same values. Or they might be listening to you. Never know.
Could be. If you're listening to me, teabag twice. I didn't teabag twice, so I'm going to assume that's a no-go. Reaction.
Okay.
Not aiming at the right spot, not getting them drone outs. K9, obviously, who else, with the first frag of the round, is going to take down their biggest roam clear, roam clear presence, which is going to be that Jackal. And K9 getting aggressive again. We've seen it many games before. Every time he plays, he just doesn't care. He gets in their face, no matter how much health he has, and he's going to do that same thing here again.
There are. K9 is still going to be aggressive. He does contest one on Skylight and doesn't win that fight.
Hard to see what the score is going to be now that everything is reset, but Jello is going to get that frag off onto K9. Very big pick, only having to sacrifice 1. However, that sacrifice was the Jackal, and that still is a pretty big pick for them. But now at least they have full control of top side. So not having to really worry about too many people up there so long as they hold the flanks. And now they can start to work themselves down.
We'll see another kill onto the defense. And we have a 4v3 advantage for the attackers.
Bomb located by attackers.
Ooh, Mixity is going to get that kill on a Jello with a
3v2.
refrag. Yeah.
Still plenty of time as well. Don't need to rush anything.
Royal is just waiting for someone to pick him from above. It's going to be hard-pressed to find out there's nobody there. Rada, however, is going to get a very clean headshot pick over onto Sleepy. And now it's going to be all up to Ice in a 1v3, very familiar situation to try to clean off the rest of this team. Does get it 1 kill off, however, onto Rada, that's going to be a double kill for him. Fuser still down, does hear somebody below him. Only 18 seconds left, though.
15 seconds left.
And right from red stairs, he is going to get taken down by Jay in a very clean headshot. And right there, that is going to be leading them now to round 10.
Yeah, round 10. What was the deficit for Stardom? 4-2, right? That was the split.
Yeah, it was a 4-2 split, and now it is 5-4.
Yep. We'll come back now.
You know, I'm telling you, I jinxed it. I said this was more, in my opinion, more of an attacker map. But it looks like I jinxed it once again.
It was a good inference. Cafe definitely does have the notoriety of being an attacker map, but I feel like with the strats for this map, it's just sometimes too complicated to overcome as an attacker.
Look at the pure just teamwork spread across the likes of Stardom. 1 kill apiece. They each put in their, I guess, what would you even call that? Put in their work, their something. They put in their, they carried their own load that round. No one was really caught slacking.
We're all equally an impact to the round.
Device placed.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Maestro will be opening up holes in that little, what would you call that thing?
10
Little
seconds to go.
cupboard type thing
5
that
seconds
covers
left
default.
before insertion.
We're
Let's take a look.
casters.
You know the default spot on the bar plant, right where Maestro is. Shooting it out right now. Yeah, that. What would you call that? Just a little desk.
I'd call that either tall. I'd call it tall desk or bar cubby.
Okay. I never really thought about that.
Dropping mags.
Yeah, I'd
That could
call
work.
it plant cubby.
But yeah, shooting out sight lines for his teammates.
Looks like
Can
Matt
hide
is going
behind
to
it.
be going upstairs to try to get a shot or at least somewhat of a line of sight into somebody. Sleepy is just going to take the diffuser and push very aggressive or onto red stairs. As I do get that first Maestro out.
Camera activated. Enemy located. Third floor.
You be careful though with K9. Just waiting to get a peek from somebody.
If K9 getting a kill on anybody, it's pretty inevitable.
Reloading mag.
Beautiful shot into someone on the skylight.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
We also have a kill.
Oh my god!
Oh, a team kill. The Sophia. And K9 fun. Last kind red steps. K9, beautiful shot. Is that another flawless round? I think it is.
Yeah, that was another flawless round. And now they're on defense. That is very bad for Reanimated Gaming. Now sitting on defense, it looks like, yeah, it looks like Stardom is gonna be kind of, I don't know how to, they're taking it, man. They're doing what they do. 2K from Mixity and K9. There was a team kill, however, so they were kind of refused that one extra kill. But wow, that was quick. That was a quick play. Mixity getting that first two, and I barely had enough time to switch over to K9 before he got his, and then yeah,
The team kill. Everything happened in the span of like 15 seconds.
They had good control for a second there, but when it came to holding them angles and winning those gunfights, they just they sort of lost what they needed the most. We're at 200 minutes, and I can feel it. I can feel it through my spine.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Big in there. Need ya.
Looks like they are going to be choosing. Oh no, I'll be fine. It looks like they are going to be or they are going to be going down in kitchen. Brain fart. For the, you see, you distracted me with the whole hang in there. Oh, they are going to be going down in the kitchen for that last site now that they are on match point. Seeing as they are on defense, I mean, they're going to really be taking a lead on this one. It's going to be extra hard for Reanimated Gaming to try to push in and, you know, not slip up here. I believe they won the last kitchen hold, did they not?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did win the last kitchen hold, with K9 being extremely aggressive, even with 1 health, like no health at all, pushing in from that freezer. If they let him do the same thing here today, that's going to be map 3.
Yep. Stardom capitalizing on
Quit letting K9
K9's
be
aggressiveness.
K9.
Is that the strat? Just don't let K9
Yeah,
be
that's the strat right now. Don't let K9 be K9.
It's definitely easier said than done. As looks like Bandit's already pinned in coat check. Which is pretty odd.
Easy way to get back into sight.
Yep. Let's have that rotate hole. But looks like the attackers have a bakery over.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Yeah, they
they have
do
the
have
wall.
control of bakery. Yeah.
So looking good so far for the attackers.
Getting that first frag from above, they are going to find out exactly where K9 is. K9 now is going to try to rotate back around the bar.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Ooh, a little bit of damage done off on a K9. Now they're about to get into this 1v1 here. Rada just sitting over in coat check. He knows somebody's there. Ice is going to get that kill off on a Royal Penguin. One of them has to push out. Jello is going to get that kill off on a K9. As Rada gets that kill off on a no. Beautiful headshot by Rada. And what was a 5v2 brought into an even 2v2 hold. Mixity holding the front door. Let's get that bait out. Now they know Mixity is over in the freezer, and they still, I believe, yes, do have a charge if they wanted to get that freezer open, but they are going to push into sight. Rada with another, that's a 4K. Finally gets taken down from behind, and now it's a 1v1, 15 seconds left. Mixity is going to try to hold this angle here. It's a 1v1 between the two. Peeking around the corner right now. IQ comes up for the pick, and he does! And that's going to get him now. Whoo! Stopping them from taking that. Stopping Stardom from taking what could have been match point and map 3, bringing it now to a 6-5. Still match point. Beautiful 4K by the likes of Rada. What a, oh my god, that headshot on the ice. Oh, I know you've seen that. I heard you. As soon as he just popped up, peak right on the head. Oh, that was beautiful.
Holy cow. Rada, man.
Explosive
That
play
was
by Rada.
wow. 5v2, and then just with a snap of a finger, it's all of a sudden 3 people gone. A C4 kill,
Oh my
beautiful
God,
headshot. That was
If
wonderful.
only he was
Unfortunately.
looking the other way, he would
Yeah.
have got the cleanest ace of his life. And what a way that would have been to clean up map 3. That, oh my goodness, what a way. That would have been insane. Well, this is going to be it. Either they're going to take this to another overtime on map 2, or Stardom is going to decide to just take this here and now. As it seems like Kitchen once again is going to be the attempt
Attackers have discovered the
for
location of the bomb.
Stardom eSports. Come on, K9. You're telling me that you can click on heads, but you can't shoot a drone?
They got different hitboxes, man.
You got different hitboxes, man. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Can't hit a drone, but can hit a head from across the map. That's the type of strats I like. Looks like now, instead of playing Bandit, the role of Mozzie will be going over to Rada. Now, this could be really good, now having more options to open up lines of sight. I mean, if he could do pretty good here. Mozzie's a really valuable operator. Especially getting that intel out, you know, stopping anyone who's trying to get him.
Reloading! Cover me!
Does clean up that drone. They know that he's over in Colt. They're going to be holding the same angles as before.
Question is, can they stop him this time?
Oh, can they?
It was interesting that he did do all that with Bandit, and now he is on the Mozzie.
Right, you'd think he'd stick the Bandit after putting in the type of damage that he did. Did get the wall open, however. C4 does go out, and that's going to be Rada getting the C4 down. Big J still sitting upstairs. They do end up figuring out where he is. This is the drone, going to try to figure him out here. But he is going to make his way down safely back downstairs. A little bit of damage done on the attacking side. A minute 30 left and no frags. And as soon as I say that, Big J is going to get that off on a Nomad. K9 here is going to try to get another. As I believe they got the wall. Ooh, K9 did get the kill off on a reaction. Mixity, excuse me, is going to be faced head-to-head now with Jello. From above, as K9 does decide to push into the freezer to get one. Snaps up the stairs. It does get the down. That's going to be K9.
Man.
You are a monster. The fuser down, and Rada's going to clean up that last kill. A flawless round on the likes of Stardom eSports. As they just take it here. That's it. That's map 3. And now with a 2-map lead, they are going to head off into Clubhouse to what could be the final map for Stardom. These have been such explosive rounds. Every round that we have seen has just been so intense. So intense to watch. And even though, yes, the scoreboard is saying that, you know, they did win, last map they brought it to overtime. This map they brought it to a 7-5. First map they brought it, Reanimated Gaming brought Stardom to a 7-5. And it has just been back and forth between these two juggernauts trying to outfrag the other. And lately, I mean, K9 and Rada have been just putting his numbers. They have been just being disgusting on their team for the last 2 maps, but don't let that mistake you from the sheer force that Jay and Penguin and Mixity have been pulling in as well. Reanimated Gaming has been doing their best to hold their own, but not really been able to get off the, you know, the frags that they wanted compared to what they were doing in the first map. First map, they were doing great. I believe they split it off at a 5-1 split on defense, right?
Yes.
On Villa? Yeah, it was
on
a 5-1
yes.
split. So they split 5-1 on Villa. They were doing great. The frags were, you know, they were there. They seem to be able to hold the angles better, but now it's just sort of not really connecting. They've been getting a few rounds here and there, but not popping off where they see, you know, where they need to.
I think the emergence of K9 has just been too much. I mean, K9 was there in Villa, don't get me wrong. You know, he did have the ace, but boy, K9 has just been a lot more consistent in these last 2 maps, and it's shown.
Oh, his consistency is without a doubt showing. Him and Rada both. I've been noticing that they have been the main top fraggers of their team so far. And, I mean, What else can you do? I mean, K9 is horrifying. I would hate to play against somebody like that. It doesn't matter. Most players get down to 1 health and they're like, no, I need to play my life. I need to play safe. No, he doesn't do that. He gets right in their face. He's like, no, my gun skill is better than your gun skill, and I'm gonna prove it. And he does every single time. 9 times out of 10, statistically, he has just been an animal from any distance, short range, long range, mid range. It doesn't matter. His gun just aims better.
Yeah, K9's just been a force to be reckoned with. I mean, there's no stopping him when he's full force, and
100%.
just the aggressive nature of him. It's hard to predict at times, but it's also just like there's nothing to do. You can't stop it.
And with that being said, Thatcher Nomad, we've been seeing it all game. However, Twistin is going to be the Cade being taken off. That's something that's definitely surprising. They're probably going to be, not probably, they most likely are going to be running a Maverick. So to have Maverick on their team, Cade is something you definitely don't want to deal with. Again, this Ella, you guys, you are down a whole map. You are down a whole map and you still pick Ella. You need to ban... I mean, it sucked for them as well, but maybe ban Jaeger. Maybe take away that just sheer gun skill from the likes of K9. But no, I'm kidding. Maybe, realistically, they should have either done an Ella or not Ella, damn it, an Echo or a Maestro,
Echo.
something to kind of get that off of the board.
Oh yeah, Rada on the Maestro as well. He's very lethal with Maestro, and he's been popping off with him as well, especially on border. But yeah, Reanimated just going with the same bands every time.
And if it sticks, it looks like Jay will be switching off of that Monty Yes onto the Twitch. As Capcan's Ice is going to 6 pick from that Capcan to Capcan. So going to stick with the Capcan, going to try to go a little bit more trap heavy. Not sure exactly how... I'm going to have to see here. I'm going to definitely have to see. I mean, I'm not saying he's useless at this level, but I am a reason as to why Capcan doesn't have that high of a pick rate at this level. I think it's strictly the fact that people have a lot sharper eyes. They drone a lot more. If they're expecting a Capcan, they're going to be more likely to look around corners, to look around, whatever, to try to, stop themselves from running into those. But then again, they ran a Capcan, I think first map, excuse me. They ran a Capcan on Villa, and a lot of people ran into him. It didn't stop Stardom from pushing in, but I mean, it still did help a little. So
yeah, definitely did deter them.
Weirdest spots too.
Yeah.
Weirdest spots and weirdest angles to put those Capcans at. Like usually you put them really far down or just really high up, but he is putting them at a really obvious position.
Yeah. You do have an interesting mirror here though. A soft wall facing the ladder, so if anyone does opt to drop that ladder, they will face the good old 9x19.
Yeah, and already Royal's going to be pushing his way up into this bar. Not a lot of roam presence at all. Actually, yeah, no, not at all. All 5 are going to be sitting downstairs, giving full control. Yeah, not really putting any presence at all, actually.
A bomb has been located.
To try to scare the attacking team, and is instead going to let them do a full push to be able to get these hatches open, get whatever walls open they decide to get, and yeah, go from there.
Stardom's dipped for taking advantage of the nomads. Getting dirt open and stock hatch open pretty much right away. There's still a minute 30 left in the game, or in the round, I should say.
McJ sitting over in dirt is going to try to get this castle open. No one really actually paying any attention to him, and does get this Mira open as well. Nomad's going to get that first pick, however. Oh, he rotated. Never mind, excuse me. Rotated around. And is going to take out Rada. That's a good pick. Rada's a very aggressive player. He's extremely, he knows what he's doing very well. And as we disrespected these Capcan tracks, K9 is going to run into one and is going to do a lot of damage to him. Mixie is going to get a kill off on the reactions, however, to get that refrag. As he's going to get another. And that's going to be a nice double kill for Mixity. Nomad's going to get not one, but three, as there's a refrag real quick by McJ. Or no, K9, excuse me. K9 is going to get that refrag, and now it is, in a matter of seconds, a 1v2. Jello knows exactly where McJ is, but, however, still has to worry about this K9, who, I mean, he's a force. And a force he is, with very low health, still is able to get that kill. Probably should have pre-fired that, but oh well. K9 will be the one to get that first round for Stardom.
Yeah, beautiful awareness from K9 there. A lot of refrags happening. I just saw constantly someone getting a kill and then dying. And then that person getting the kill and then dying. It's a testament to good teamwork, but at the same time also lots of action and kind of a tide turner. Because at one point, I think the defense had an advantage of 3-2, or was it the attacking team? No, that was the defense team. They had the advantage of 3-2, and then the Valkyrie died, and someone on site died. I think it was the Capcan. And then all of a sudden it was a
Attackers
2v1
need to
with Jello
locate
stuck
and
in our
defuse
city.
as many
So,
bombs as they can.
yeah.
Shell flying.
You can stop worrying about grenades now!
But we're going back downstairs. No more Capcan. I don't know if you're grateful to see that, or...
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, definitely glad to see the Capcan instead will be replaced with the Jaeger. Jaeger, a lot more, I feel, of a comfort pick for Ice. I wonder if they're going to do the same mirror strat, knowing that, yes, they are. They are going to be doing the same mirror strat, knowing that they have a Twitch that, you know, to worry about. But, I mean, and again, you know, their play. And once again, not really a huge roam presence by the likes of Reanimated Gaming. Are going to be going back downstairs again, not really putting anybody up in bar, nobody up in strip, nobody really anywhere, in fact, and instead is just going to sit back downstairs again. There is a possible rotation chance, however, by Nomad, but they might be expecting it this time around. I don't think they're going to fall for that 2 times in a row. Then again, though, we never know.
Yeah, last time Nomad came up blue steps and made the guy in stock pay, not looking at him, and then just came down main steps and killed, I think, 2 more people. So you got the triple. You have a bit of impact tricking coming in, kitchen hatch, and oh my god, what a beautiful peek by Bono to counter that impact trick.
Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting that, getting taken down very easily. Smart play, and yes, Nomad is going to make his way around upstairs, finally rotating to get a little bit more of a roam presence as they get the Stardom starts working on getting this hatch open. Mira as well, so not really a lot of protection behind it yet. Is still going to hold it. As now K9 and McJ just start working their way towards site. I believe that was the second Twitch getting taken out, if I'm not mistaken. Nomad, they're going to be coming up behind, though. Gets 1 and does get 2!
Ooh.
That's going to be Sleepy Cat finishing him off. That's going to be K9 down. Nomad trying to go for a third. Can't seem to connect the shots, but does do a little bit of damage. Oh, excuse me, none. Oh, no, 1. 1 shot of damage over into Mixity. And, wow, with a very good flank, that is going to be turning it from a 5v whatever to a 2v2 now, excuse me, as Royal tries pushing his way up towards site. They still have the mirror in play. Mixity is going to make his way down the hallway, however. Ooh, as Ice is going to get that double kill, and now it's going to be all up to Royal to try to finish this off. 15 seconds left. Not a lot of time to really do much here. And that's going to be Royal. That's going to be Ice getting that final kill off on the Royal Penguin. All right.
Okay.
Again, little deja vu, little 1-1, you know?
Yep. Clap back by RG. Showing some life.
If RG can get this in the flip, I mean, again, they should be at a bit of an advantage if they can get him to a 4-2 swap. The thing is, though, is can they hold it when Stardom switches off to defense? I feel like Stardom eSports, they're not super confident on attack, but on defense, they are just so confident in what they do. They're so confident in their gunplay and their just one-on-one ability to just frag out that it just becomes so difficult to try to push against that. So they gotta get a lead, and they gotta stick it here on defense. Reanimated Gaming does, anyways.
Yeah, you're perfectly correct on that. Stardom is just have been amazing at cashing on their defenses. They execute their strats perfectly, and they're always in position to refrag each other if things go wrong. There's also the obvious and aggressiveness of K9.
K9, what are we gonna do with you? He's not, Mixity's actually sitting in first place right now, by the way, with 4-2. But I mean, that's how it always starts out. On attack, K9 doesn't really shine, but the second that he gets put on that Jaeger on defense, this man just comes out to play.
Yep, he goes off.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Well, hello. Nice little camera thrown out there by Nomad. We'll see if that's spotted out by the attackers. They don't have an IQ, so it might be a bit challenging, but it's kind of visible at the same time. We'll see if they're looking out for it. Rada seems to think it's on the ground, but it is on that little building there to the right. Oh, and yep, they have spotted it. Okay, so one Valcam down.
Ooh. Rada taking a lot of damage as there's a little bit of aggression being pushed his way. I believe that was Nomad or Reaction. Yeah, Reaction. And he does not have a lot of health.
Yep. He's gonna play a little more cautious now.
Well, that's going to be Jello getting that kill off on a Mixity, as well as Rada getting that kill off on a Reaction. Wow, one health in a dream, and God, they do it so well. Stardom Gaming, just pure gunners on their team. But then again, it still is a 4v4, and Rada is still down by a lot of health. So, you never know. That's going to be McJay getting another off on a Jello from down below. Beautiful pick. Because now is going to be brought into a 3v4. Sleepy getting droned out over in bedroom. As it seems like, yep, most of Stardom right now is just trying to drone out, hold angles, waiting for them to push.
Yep, just waiting to get that one more kill and get that plant down. Because as soon as that plant's down, this site is very hard to retake.
Line of sight over into cash there. As it looks like Jay is going to go upstairs. Sleepy Cat's going to do a run out, get one. Nomad getting another. That's going to be K9 being taken down as well. And now it's in a 3v2. Nomad just barely catching him, getting that beautiful headshot off on the Penguins. As now Jay is going to try to push his way upstairs. And does get the one off on the ice, but not going to be enough as it gets shot through the wall by Nomad and taken down. Oh, there's a little hole there. Never mind.
That's their peak used against them.
Play. I use their peak to destroy the peak.
It's peakception.
Yeah. And that right there is going to put it at a 2-1 lead for Reanimated Gaming. Again, very familiar situation. If they could bring it to a 5-1 lead, which, I mean, even a 4-2, they should be able to hold that down. But, as we've seen on Villa, if they can have it be a 5-1 turn, I mean, they might be able to take this map. And this is the map to do it on, too. They have got to hold this down. With Stardom only has to win this one map. That's it. If they win this one map, that's the game. That's the championship, and that it's over. Ooh, McJ deciding to switch over to an Ash pick.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
You see,
defused by
you switch
attackers.
off Jackal, so there could be a bit of a mind game there. The defenders, you know, expecting a Jackal, less of a roam presence, but instead he
Well, I gotta say one thing is for sure, they're gonna be feeling a lot more comfortable knowing that there's not a Jackal there to put that kind of fear onto them while trying to roam around. But at the same time, they have not been roaming too much.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you've noticed that they have been, you know, doing their best to stick towards sight, and I feel like that may be the reason they're deciding to not go with a Jackal. But at the same time, I mean, that could also be in their downfall as well. It looks like they're gonna be going for more of a cache CCTV hold
Attackers are
instead
heading out
of.
to defuse a bomb. Defender has left the area of
Oh, that was
operation.
risky.
Defender exposed.
That was extremely risky by Nomad. Is able to pull it off, however, and luckily doesn't get killed in the process.
So they're electing to reinforce all of cache CC, which is interesting. A hard hold there. They do have the standard castle on gym window, which might be why they brought an Ash to get rid of that.
Launching drone.
But they do also have a sledge, so many possibilities here to stop that bandit trick.
Bomb located by attackers.
Looks like Mixity is going to be making his way over into logistics, as they got a little bit of a double drone play here. Yeah, not comfortably pushing their way. Usually you see one droning out for the other, but it seems like they are going to be.
Detected.
There we go. Mixity finally dropping down sticks, taking a little bit of damage from that Legion, not a lot though. More damage being done over on the Jello. Ooh, his Nomad is going to take down Mixity through the wall.
Time to ring some ears.
Jello trying to get a bit of a peek off over on the Penguin. Doesn't really seem to get too much damage though. Rada does get that refrag off on the Jello, and he's going to start pushing his way in the best way he knows how. Running like a train into sight. He's going to try to do his best to get a kill here. Jay getting one. And just look at the pure speed of this man as he tries to run through and clean up the rest of Reanimated Gaming. They are getting the plane down, however. Actually sitting in the bathroom is going to get the diffuser down. Does not get the kill, but will get K9 to get downed. Is going to continue to sit in bathroom. Nomad taking down Rada. Nice play there. That is also going to be a really good hard breacher taken down as well. Diffuser is still down. Jay just waiting, knowing that if he goes to revive, there could be a chance he gets pushed. Does get shot through the wall.
15 seconds left.
It does take a bit of damage. 15 seconds left. A lot of damage on both sides. Ooh, does get taken down eventually from behind. Jay getting that refrag. Ice still alive. And Jay gets two.
Attackers activating the
Plan goes down. He's going to sit behind the bomb. Ice does get that frag off on the Jay
Defenders
though.
have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
His K9 is just going to hold this angle. Not a lot of health. Just sitting and waiting in jacuzzi. he's just going to do this playing time, knowing he doesn't really have a choice. And K9 right there, shaking his head no, in the pure disrespect to Ice, as he lets him know, you're not going to defuse that today.
Wow. I'm very impressed by the discipline and just the ability of K9 to patiently wait that one out. 2 fake defuses coming out from Ice there, and K9 staying calm, doesn't react quickly. Doesn't fall for the fake, and he just executes beautifully. Wins the round for his team.
Yeah, that I mean, I thought he would have pushed definitely after that second fake, but he didn't really have the health to do it. And I mean, it paid off. It paid off for him. Waited. He knew he had time left. He knew he had time to play with, and if it got down to it, he could let them have a little bit of more time, especially now that it takes a little bit longer to defuse the diffuser. But yeah, that or not defuse, excuse me, plant. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm a little tired. I'm a little.
Yeah,
It's been
understandably.
It's been 235 minutes, and we are
that is
just
not a
now.
hyperbole.
We are in the very beginning of map 4.
5 seconds
3,
remaining.
4. Yeah, we're in the beginning of map 4.
Worrying about grenades now.
It's been a long game, but worth it. Definitely a very, very good
Definitely worth
series.
it. There's been explosive content left and right. I only wished that I had eaten before playing this game, or before casting this game.
Well, you gotta look forward to that once this game's over. But another church defense. Once again,
Drone ready.
not much roam game it looks like. And Stardom still brought the Jackal.
Looks like an AFKJ here is going to be sitting off in spawn.
He's playing Tetris.
There we go. Had to send out a text to his girlfriend there, letting her know he's about to take map 4. Ooh, but possibly not. Jello getting that first frag off on the Mixity. Not going to be baited like he was the first time. And instead is going to get that frag off.
The attacker's
Now they
bomb
start to
diffuser has been dropped.
slowly push their way downstairs. They're going to have to either get this kitchen hatch open or, I guess, try to focus here on Motorcycle.
Yep, they don't have much hard destruction, and looks like Ash gonna get killed by Nomad in Garage. Wait,
Yeah, ooh, came up them stairs and he's done this so many rounds before. It's so hard to try to counter this man when he just knows what he's doing. Oh, and that's gonna be another frag off on the K9, and goodness gracious, one after the other, they're just getting picked off.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Dorado will get that refrag off onto Nomad, but it doesn't matter as Sleepy's gonna get the kill off onto Penguin. Now knowing where he is, call out's going to his team. And in 1v4. And there it is, and an almost flawless victory. 4 still left on the board. That's going to be Ice cleaning up that final kill for the round. Gross.
very underrated kill that round was the opening pick. A great adjustment by, I think it was Jello on the castle, I believe. I could be wrong though, maybe it was Sleepy Cat, but the way he killed that Abana and, expected her to peek the hole like she did that first time, and instead killed her this time. really turn the tide from, them losing the first time to them winning this time.
Mixity playing on what I can only assume is a Nintendo 64 in the middle of a dungeon underground Australia, as pings are just going through the roof.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Yikes.
attackers.
Yeah, thanks indeed. Well,
Someone forgot to pay
regardless of the fact, it seems like Reanimated Gaming is still in the driver's seat just a little bit. If they can bring this to a 4-2 again, they're going to be in the lead, once more. But that being said, they have to keep it. That's been the hardest problem for them the last two maps. It hasn't been getting the lead on defense. It's just been holding that lead long enough to secure them, that position. And I
5
mean,
seconds to insertion.
again, with this map being the final map, possibly,
Attackers are moving to defuse the
they have to do this here more than ever before.
AD is active in this sector.
Yeah. But it's 3-3 deficit, especially. Stardom,
Clear
I
the
mean,
way.
they're pretty much the kings of making it a 3-3 at the break. So, we'll see what happens here.
Ooh, Angelo getting extremely aggressive for no reason.
Yikes.
Pops out of that garage door to try to get a pick, but does get taken down, leaving Nomad alone in the garage.
Angle located.
Hopefully doesn't try to do the exact same thing as her teammate, unless she gets taken down. Ooh, tries to peek her way in, does not be able to get the kill off on a Nomad, as Nomad is going to clean up his 11th kill here. And we'll start to get droned out.
Yeah, he does have that Abana hole behind him as well. So, a bit of a sticky situation here.
Reaction getting that kill off on a Penguin, but there could be a refrag, and there is by Jay. And now Nomad's going to start getting pinched. Rada getting another kill off on a Reaction. Bringing it from a 4-3 to a
Attackers recovered
2v3.
the bomb diffuser.
Rada just holding this angle, not letting Nomad get back up into sight.
Ooh, Nomad doesn't know.
Drywall work coming up. Reloading, cover me.
That's me Nomad getting pinched off, as McJay is going to get that frag off onto ice, and now it's going to be Nomad all alone in the rafters. Complete sight control, but as Nomad is going to have to try to work his way around and not get picked off here. They could just go for the plant. And right there, it's going to be an astounding 4K by Jay, as he is going to clean up this final kill.
There's the 3-3. We do have,
There is a
Jay,
3-3
Yep,
switch.
he's in double digits. So we got the guy.
Yeah, Jay and Nomad been outshining the rest of their teams here today, as Jay just can't seem to be brought down. When it came to Gunner v Gunner, it looks like Gunner wins. Jay now bringing them to a 3-3 split on defense.
We'll see if Stardom continues the defensive dominance they've displayed on the previous maps. That'll definitely, forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I mean, who knows? 3-3 split, that's still an even play, and some would argue that, Clubhouse is a little bit more attack friendly. So,
Attackers need to
that's not
locate
really
and defuse
too
bombs.
bad. It would have been better for them to go into a 4-2 split, but however, still being at a 3-3, not too bad for the likes of Reanimated Gaming if they could hold it down here. But then again, that's always been the problem. They get it to a pretty decent split, and then when it just comes to trying to stop, of course, we've been talking about him all match, K9 over on that Jaeger and Rada over on this Vigil or Mozzie or whatever he feels like playing, that maybe Bandit even, they just can't seem to do it. The timing is either off
10 seconds
or
remaining.
that gun skill is just not able to be matched with the likes of K9 and Rada.
5 seconds left.
But they're not really the ones to talk about this match, as it seems like McJ has been the one out fragging lately. And that's always how it seems to be. McJ, Penguin, and Mixity always seem to hold their own and even go a little bit above and beyond even on attack to, you know, get their team to that better split. Whereas, you know, Rada and K9 take it over on defense.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting to watch splits and how K9 is just superb on defense. And he's still very good on attack. You know, he plays as support operators, he gets his kills. But on defense, he's just a whole another animal.
Couple drones going out, some holding angles here as Jackal is going to try, or Reaction is going to try to find the feet of K9, who was actually surprisingly sitting in sight, not really doing too much to put a lot of pressure onto anybody. Rada, on the other hand, though, is going to be sitting upstairs in gym. Oh, and they shoot through a little half wall there. They know somebody is over there. They realize that there is a little bit of pressure as they shoot through this wall. Rada is going to finally get taken down. I believe that was through the wall. No, never mind. Ice is going to get that from long range. I wasn't sure. It was a very clean pinch there. But however, they are going to take down Rada. It's going to be their one roamer as K9 is going to replace him and make his way upstairs. Oh my goodness, what a pick by Reaction. Mixity is going to get the refrag over onto Sleepy, but oh my goodness, beautiful play by Reaction. His name sticking to him as he takes that kill and now pushes his way over into blue.
If I'm not mistaken, did he just hop over in Assassin's Creed him?
He just hopped over in Assassin's Creed him. Mixity, however, is not taking this, laying down, getting off that C4 kill, now putting it more into their favor. Reaction finally getting into sight as Ice takes down Mixity. Nomad taking down another, and now it is a 1v3, 1v2, excuse me. Plant going down. Jay gets the kill off on the Ice. Not a lot of health left to compete with. And that's it right there. He's going to be taken down. The first attack round going towards Reanimated Gaming.
Okay, so the roam clearance by Reanimated was superb. Absolutely flushing out that vigil, and then, you know, like we alluded to, the old Assassin's Creed kill on K9.
I want to take a second to talk about the biggest highlight kill was, definitely that K9 pick off by Reaction. That was, I mean, you usually don't win those. Especially against a player like K9 with his insane aim. So yeah, to have him win that kill, to have him kind of, you know, get into that position and take it for himself, that was very unexpected. I didn't think he was going to win that, to be honest with you. And as we hit the 250-minute mark here in about 2 minutes, we are going to be going back downstairs into church. Yeah, I know. We're going to be going back downstairs into church, where something that I want to take a notice of too, K9 is going to be going on the alibi play. This is something we haven't seen in the 3 maps we have watched him. This is the first time that he handed off the Jaeger play over to Jay, and instead is just going to try to do something different here. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that he is giving up his Jaeger right now, especially with the kind of damage he's been doing with him so far. But then again, he only has 3 kills, and Jay is sitting at the top with 11 and 5, so it's understandable.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think this is a figurative passing of the torch kind of situation, where he realizes, okay, you know, I'm not doing the most gunplay in this game, so I'm just going to hand off the greatest gun to somebody else. So we might have an encounter here. Oh my goodness. Nomad did not tune out Jaeger, and right away, that Jaeger in a different hand proves to be beneficial.
Yeah, you know he's kicking himself for that one. Oh, and that right there from behind is going to be Ice finishing off that kill on Dorada. But yeah, Nomad has got to be kicking himself in the rear for not droning out that Jaeger play on Jay. But Jello said, "Don't you worry about it. I'm going to get him right now." And there he goes, taking him down, leaving it now to a 3-4 with still 2 minutes left to play around with. That is disgusting. Mixity is going to try to push his way up with the shotgun. Does get droned out, however, and will get taken down. Oh, very unfortunate to see that. Jello coming in, just putting in this work right now, putting them in a 2v4, and they're pushing so aggressive down these front stairs in the club. Looks down at the wrong time. Oh, that's another pick off by Ice on the K9, and they just can't seem to stop him one after the other. Penguin being the only one left alive is going to have to try to hold down Sight here, but I mean, I don't know, man. 1v4, this is something even some of the pros can't do.
And 1v4, it's going to take a miracle pretty much. Plant's going down from Maverick. Agent's pretty much stuck in one corner at church. It's definitely going to take a miracle here if he wants to win this round.
Does get one, but the refrag is so quick by Ice to take him down. And it is looking a lot more in Reanimated Gaming's favor this time on attack. They have really gotten their stuff together, pulling it now to a 5-3 lead. And they're 1 point away, excuse me, from match point.
Yep, Reanimated's got the momentum now. For the first time in, shoot, a couple maps.
Right,
I mean,
a couple maps. That's
threatened.
something to talk about. All right, well, yeah, I mean, they did have a good presence on Cafe, but not like what they're having right now. Ice and Nomad sitting at top with 13 and 10. They're just carrying their teammates to victory here. It seems like the goal is to get them down, but I want to talk about where two come up. Two have definitely fallen. Rada and K9 pulling in not nearly the amount of numbers that they were pulling in the last two maps, and you know, finally seeming to be slowing down, running a little bit out of energy here as they try to face on the likes of Reanimated Gaming, who seem to be just amped up for this match.
Yep. One thing Reanimated's done that was better, it was better than what Stardom's doing in defense. Stardom, well, you alluded to it, you know. Reanimated didn't roam at all pretty much downstairs. They had everybody on site pretty much.
5 seconds to insertion.
And Stardom's committing just a little bit too much to the roam, and they're getting cleared out really fast.
Attackers drop the diffuser. Defender is approaching the kill zone.
I like that cam there. He's going to possibly try to go for a run out here.
Defender has left the area of operation. Defender has been discovered.
Ooh, not good timing though. Does get found out, but does not take any damage from that insanely long crossfire. Who's that by? Nomad, yeah. Nomad trying to get that crossfire, but does not seem to be able to connect. Droning out a little bit for himself now. Mixity still playing downstairs, still putting a little bit of that presence. As Sleepy Cat is going to be taken down by Jay on that run out. Reaction to playing.
Yeah, Reaction just spraying through the logistics wall currently. But a 4v5 in the defender's favor is Maverick shots now. He does seem to have gotten that wall unreinforced though with the Maverick trick, so I believe so. We go back to Maverick? Or anybody outside the... Okay, no. Oh boy, okay. It looks like Bandit's gotten a couple kills on people on the balcony.
Ooh, K9 getting that kill off on a reaction too. Oh my God, Rada is just putting in numbers right now. And right there, K9 getting that shotgun kill. As soon as we talk down on their name, they come back for the win. Rada and K9 just pulling in kill after kill, leaving Ice in a 1v3. However, they do have very low health, so if played correctly, I mean, he could win this potentially. It's going to be Rada trying to get this final kill. Peeks, but doesn't see. As Ice is going to make his way back over towards construction. A little under 40 seconds left.
These are still down in logistics.
K9 trying to get aggressive with the shotgun here. Ooh, almost gets shot through the wall.
15 seconds to
Ooh.
go.
And that's going to be Ice getting that kill on the K9. However, 10 seconds left. And that's going to be Rada with the C4 on the Ice, bringing it now to a 4-5. Ooh, free play C4. That's the worst.
The C4 plays.
That's the worst to get picked off of.
Okay, so a little bit fight back from Stardom here. 4-5 now, cutting it to the deficit a little bit. What did you think of K9 and Rada's emergence there? As soon as
I'm glad to see they're finally starting to wake up.
Yeah.
What I'm not liking though is the fact that K9 is just continuously passing around the symbolic torch of Jaeger over to different players, giving it now to Royal, who's sitting at 2 and 8. That is something that I mean I feel would be a little bit better in the hands of K9, but hey, what am I to say? He said he is going to be sticking this mute with the M59A1 or just the A1 sausage, preferably by some people's terms. He's going to be sticking the shotgun play instead of going with the Jaeger, and yeah, Rada's going to be sticking over this Legion. But biggest thing I want to talk about here is Jay, who is deciding to go over this Mira. He hasn't gotten 2 kills on defense, I believe only 2 since the round swap, but he's still sitting in first place right now with double digits, proven to be, you know, still proven to be just a force against this team of Reanimated Gaming.
Yes.
As well as both Nomad and Ice finally waking up since map 1 to, you know, take back this supposed just run through that has been Stardom taking them on since Villa.
It's Villa, yeah. Which was way back when.
That was this morning. It is currently nighttime.
Yeah, we started this stream at 3 a.m. So
Yep.
it's been a bit. But we do have
Nothing.
church defense for the 6th time, and it was won by defense a whopping once. So maybe we'll see a break from the norm here and a second defensive win on church, but man, it's just overwhelming me and attack your favorite map or site.
In position to knock it down. Knock, knock.
Been one on defense a whole whopping 1 time. They're going to try to make it 2 here. As I believe that's Ice signaling to the Habana, who is, yes, Jello, to open up this Mira. Getting that out of the way would be proven very helpful for his team. Mixity trying to get a couple shots off on a Nomad. Nomad, however, answers back by doing a huge amount of damage. Off onto him. Doesn't get the kill, but does do a significant amount of damage to mean something, as Ice gets a nice little view over on the site. That's going to be Rada at the worst time looking away from this pixel here. that opportunity to get the kill. Nomad finally gets the down and the kill off on a Mixity, reclaiming that kill from what he was going to get before. K9 does get a frag, however, he's going to push up, gets a lot of damage as he gets one, almost gets that third kill off on the ice, instead takes a lot of damage.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
As Rada is going to take down ice finally. Nomad making his way in, getting that refrag on the Rada, excuse me, reaction, getting that refrag on the Royal, and now it's going to be all up to Jay to get these final 2 kills.
15 seconds left.
And he does get one.
10 seconds to go.
Turns around and waits for the other, playing him like a fiddle.
5 seconds remaining.
And that's going to be it,
what a
Jay,
shot.
clutching the round. What a beautiful play by that top frag as he does get this final kill. Runs across, baits him out, gets the kill.
With the attackers not having the diffuser and it being on the main steps, it proved a big challenge. They had to get by that gun of Mira, and oh boy, fire rate on that gun is ridiculous.
God, I wish I could play on 1,000 sensitivity and have no recoil, but I am just not a pure gunner like these alphas, these juggernauts that are going head to head with each other right now.
Don't worry, you're not alone. I definitely play on low sensitivity too.
Oh, I don't play low. I play 25, 80, 25.
Jeez.
But
Defenders,
no, maybe
protect your
it's like
bombs
30.
from
I don't know. I'd have to
being
check.
used
It's been a long time. Actually, can I see it? Ah, yes, 35, 75, 25. Up this
Your
Attackers
your
have
sense
discovered
check
the
during the
location
middle of the
of a bomb.
stream, yeah.
Yeah, of course. That is what
Actually,
I run
someone-
on comfortably.
Someone did put exclamation point sense in the middle of the stream earlier. So there you go. There's the sensitivity.
You can stop worrying
Yep,
about
we're going
there
up.
was my sensitivities, if anyone was wondering.
wall reinforced.
We're going back to gym. Only been defended once before, and it was one
Attackers are
attack
heading out to
by
the bomb.
Stardom.
Evil eye deployed.
So 5-5 split here. This is a huge round. Probably the biggest round yet. So let's see who comes out with it.
Yeah, this is, I mean, either Reanimated Gaming is going to take this, finally be put in that lead that they need to, possibly go to an overtime, or even better for them, go off and take this map so they can take this to map 4. Ooh, beautiful first pick by Alpha Hunter Rada, by the way, by reaction. Or the unlikely looking one at this point,
Oof.
as reaction does get refragged by Penguin, is that they are going to take this here. Stardom eSports will take this and take, this map for the win. We're going to have to see. It's hard to concentrate on that when so many beautiful frags are going out.
Yeah, a lot of action going on.
Ice is
First minute of the round.
Big pick as K9 is going to be the one to take down Ice. Oh, it was looking more like a great start for Reanimated Gaming. Has definitely changed around. Nomad sitting in logistics. Oh, and K9 doesn't know. K9 doesn't realize Nomad is sitting easily over in logistics down below right now. Ooh, he does have a mirror to help him out. Things are going to go out to his team.
Reloading ammo.
Ooh, and that's going to be Royal getting one off on a Jello. Ooh, and Nomad possibly saving the life of Sleepy. It's going to be a anxious 2v4 as Nomad does get the headshot off on a not one but two, taking down K9. Mixie's still playing down below as Jay's going to play over in the bathroom. Ooh, and this is very unfortunate. Mixity. Ooh. Jay giving away his position to Sleepy Cat. Sleepy Cat knowing exactly where he was, but it doesn't matter as the rotation by Mixity is just in time to take him down.
Seconds remaining.
Nomad gets that headshot off onto Jay. He's going to try to push up. Not enough time. He can't grab the diffuser, and it's too late.
Operators, you have run out of time.
There's not much you can't say right there about the rotations and the awareness of the defense right there. Just the... It's hard to explain in words, really, but the way they played passively was almost to a T perfect. Other than,
Yeah,
you
held
know,
it.
the double kill by Zofia, but, you know.
They held it very well there, and it's going to be a lot harder. They won the first time they went CCTV. I believe they won the second time they went there too, and now leading there on match point, that's big. This is going to be big. This has to be the first time Reanimated Gaming is going to take CCTV from Stardom. And as the way Stardom is slowly coming back from this tired defeat they've been kind of on, you know, now bringing it to match point.
It's all on the line right now for RG.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I told you you just had to hold this attack, and you haven't won one round since being in that 5-3 lead.
Bomb located by attackers.
You've given them 3. You can't afford to give them one more. The only way to possibly have a chance of winning this is to bring this into overtime. I tell you what, though, Nomad and Ice have got to be talking to their teammates right now, like, hey, can you guys get a kill? Just can you just get one more kill for me
10 seconds left.
this round?
Yeah, the kill
Nomad's
disparity
sitting
is
at 19.
noticeable. Oh, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
19
Oh
kills
yeah,
coming out of nowhere.
31 kills between the two of them.
Attackers are moving.
Let that
to
sit.
defuse the bomb.
31 kills between two people. Let that just sit in for a second. That is mind-boggling.
Definitely gonna need some more this round. They want to stave off elimination just for one more second.
Without a doubt. How they push this here, Reanimated Gaming has one of two chances, or one of two choices. They're either gonna, you know, they're either gonna play how they need to play, or they're gonna throw it all. So, the Maverick coming out already, getting the top side of this wall open here, trying to, you know, get it open without having to worry about too much. Needing to be careful of this possibly super aggressive Rada on Bandit.
Torches on!
Trying to strip that wall with reinforcement, but that doesn't come without immediate consequence.
Ooh, they are going to get that soft wall, or that hard wall into soft, however. Opening that, or possibly opening that up if the Ash can make her way around, or possibly the Zofia even. But it seems like Nomad and Ice are not really near a good position to open this wall up. The hard wall, or the hard breach is off. Now they got to focus on getting it open.
Loading new mag.
Jay sitting upstairs is going to be holding this position off here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. As Sleepy is going to make a little line of sight. Ooh, with Ice getting the first frag. Still a minute left, however. Icy getting that first frag. Off onto...
Loading new mag.
Ooh. Excuse me, onto Jay.
Ooh.
That's going to be another frag by K9. Ooh, just barrel stuffing there onto reaction.
Jump scare, and oh my
What
god,
do
the
you-
nade.
No, the
Oh, that was a
C4.
claymore.
Yeah, Claymore. but Mixity is going to get that 1 kill off onto Jello, and now it's going to be a 2v3. They're going to have to try to clutch it here. That no taken down. And there goes Sleepy. That's round-winning kill by Mixity. You're going to see it here first, taking map 3 and the final game. Ladies and gentlemen, your Summer 2 Cup champions of Collective Esports. Give them a round of applause. Beautiful game by the likes of both Rada, MCJ, K9, Mixity, and Royal Penguin. As they just, look at this though. Look at 20 kills.
20 kills.
20 kills by Nomad. Oh, disgusting.
He tried.
Yeah, but that was definitely a hard fought match. I mean, there were so many beautiful moments, and now as we just head into the 270-minute mark, it is currently 11:30 p.m. We started this at around 7 o'clock, so that's 4.5 hours. We have been sitting here watching these two juggernauts go head to head with each other. I mean, it was a match. It was a match for history, to write down two amazing teams going head to head. As I don't know why they're already leaving, but yeah, most of Stardom eSports is going to head off. We are going to get their IGL of Royal Penguin into this party here, just to kind of talk to him a little bit, see how he's feeling after that amazing victory. I mean, what's going on, Penguin? Make sure you please include your audio before we start this interview.
I got you.
Perfect. Penguin, buddy, first and foremost, man, how are you feeling after that victory?
Really good, because it's crazy. In the Discord, so many people are doubting us. Like, we look at the votes, and every game we play, we always are like being downvoted. And like, I think there was one game where we had like the poll for like people believing in us, but like everyone always doubts us. So like for us to actually win, it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you guys went, even though yes, you did win. To be fair to your guys' opponents, you guys were almost neck and neck throughout that entire endeavor.
This team is by far the best team we've versed in the entire thing. Like, they actually gave us they gave us a fucking run, but we still came out
even
on top,
taking you. Oh yeah, you guys did come out on top, and as I said, made the better team win. I mean, just from some of the plays that we were watching, the ace from K9, the 4Ks back to back from Rada, the plays that you guys and your team, even when it was looking a little bit more in Reanimated Gaming's favor, you guys still came out on top of that. So, big props to that, or big props to you guys, big props to your fraggers especially, for some of the plays that they were doing, for some of the content that they gave us here at Collective. Reanimated Gaming did take you guys. They did take you one map on Villa in the beginning, but from there on, even after going overtime, I believe it was it Cafe or was it Border?
I think it was Border. Was it Border? Yeah,
Border
right?
overtime.
Yeah, Border.
Yep, Border overtime, and even so they took the first round, or they took the first map on Villa, took you to overtime on Border. But I mean, you guys just sort of came out on top from there. Even though it was neck and neck, you guys still did come on top. Is gunfights just round after round, bringing back that lead.
That was a great match from the team too, and I'm pretty sure it goes like they go to the losers bracket now, and then we verse the winners of the losers bracket. And I'm probably gonna say that we're definitely gonna verse them again, like in the grand finals, because they played really well. So we're definitely gonna verse them again, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I hope to see you guys face them again. You guys are extremely powerful. I have full confidence that they're not going to struggle in the losers bracket. So definitely look forward to seeing them again. They might be bringing some more strats this time. Yeah, especially Nomad having just brought 20 kills on Clubhouse. I mean, they're if they get a chance to face you again, they're definitely not taking it lightly.
No, yeah, we definitely need the strats too. We've never, it's crazy. We've actually never ever practiced before. We never do any strats. We just go in there and just gone. That's pretty much. We just do the strats that we just normally do. Like for this next game, we're actually gonna go and like practice and do shots for the finals. But this entire collective, we have never warmed up, like never practiced. We just go in, we hop on like right before the match, just go on, slam them, and then come back and win. We do it literally every weekend. Like for the finals, we're actually gonna go actually like take our time to go practice, go over some shots for the maps for the first time. Because that was
Right
what
on.
it was.
Oh, that was extremely close. Reanimated Gaming, they were neck and neck with you guys that entire time. And up at the end, I thought for a second there we were gonna have to take that to map 5,
Yeah, I was
which
about
would have
to
been
kill
crazy
myself,
to
bro.
see.
I was about to say, if we have to go to map 5, I'm about to put a fork in that. Like, there's no way I'm doing map 5.
Well, we're going to have to definitely see when you guys take your finals again. But still, regardless of that take, your victory as it stands, still champions of the winner's bracket, champions of the collective Summer Cup 2. You guys are looking at them here first, and you're going to see possibly what could be a rematch by Reanimated Gaming going against Stardom eSports, excuse me. Uh, you know, what could be, here in next week, maybe 2 weeks, we'll have to see. But yeah, other than that, Beach, is there anything you want to really say or point out before we give Royal his 30 seconds of fame?
Oh yeah, for sure. First, like, holy crap, what a game! That was amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But I could tell, like, the way you guys were playing off each other, you have like a lot of chemistry together. How often have you played with these guys as a team?
Yeah, we just play a lot of ranked together. Like I said, like we just took out pretty much our ranked squad and brought it in here. Like we play comp, don't get me wrong, but like with this specific team, like we recently just started playing comp, so it's like we have a lot of chemistry from ranked, and now we're bringing it over to comp with like the whole new Stardom and stuff. So we definitely work together, like with your pinching, making call outs and stuff like that. So like I think we're pretty good chemistry wise.
Cool. Right, that's it from me.
Right on. I mean, I definitely seen your guys' chemistry throughout the match. There was a lot of on attack. There was definitely a few moments where you were slipping towards Reanimated Gaming, but on defense, you guys were perfect. You held it down, very easily. But yeah, other than that, man, I just want to, before I give out the outro and sum up this now reaching about 280-minute stream that has been way too long. We're sitting at almost a total of 5 hours. I'm going to give you your 30 seconds of fame, and then we're going to get the outro and head out ourselves.
All right. GG's to the team leaders first, but I think in the finals we will definitely win. So that's gonna be fun. I think it's in 2 weeks, right? The finals are in 2 weeks.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're definitely gonna win. So I mean, just be ready for like 2 weeks because it's about to be something else.
Right on. Well, you heard it here first. Make sure to keep that eye out in 2 weeks for what possibly could be the rematch of Reanimated Gaming versus, Royal Penguin and his just insane squad of gunners that you guys watched here tonight. Or possibly you could see Stardom take on another team. We don't know. We'll have to see. Any team good enough to take on Reanimated Gaming definitely deserves a chance to go head-to-head with Stardom eSports. And with that being said, I just want to give a big thank you and huge shout out to Beach for co-hosting this with me here tonight. I know he's probably tired. It has been a very long match. We have had our ups, we've had our downs, and we have had our wraparounds as we have watched both of these juggernaut teams go head-to-head with each other. Glad to see that it was definitely a match worth watching. It wasn't one-sided whatsoever. So, definitely glad to see that come out. Other than that, my name is Ben Mex. Thank you guys all in the collective for watching. Make sure to follow us on any social media you can find at collective_esports. Make sure to check out YouTube for the new upcoming episode of Behind the Callout, starring me, Damage, and Leak, excuse me. Coming out, I believe we just dropped episode 1. We are going to be coming out with episode 2 here next week. And make sure to check out the YouTube, as we will be uploading this stream there live. We will be uploading a lot of highlight clips in case you guys have missed anything, not having seen it throughout the live stream itself. Other than that, I want to wish you guys a wonderful night, and we'll see you all next time at Collective Esports.